Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Chameleon, and you're watching my recovery. Um, Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so I figured I'd do a little special today on Thanksgiving, and pretty much what you'd be thankful for as an addict. Um, okay, first of all, I want to explain what Thanksgiving is, because as far as I know, it's only celebrated in the United States and Canada. And other people around the world, they might be called something different. I don't know, but there's it's a holiday over here. It's called Thanksgiving. It's a national holiday, like I said, in the United States and Canada. I got a little printout here. It says it's it's a time for giving thanks for the blessings of the past year. The American Thanksgiving is traditionally associated with a harvest feast shared by the pilgrims and the what Wampanoag people. I know I'm butchering that. In 1621, it's a day for families and friends to gather, share a meal, and express gratitude. Some common Thanksgiving traditions include feasting, a large meal featuring turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, and pumpkin pie. You gotta have that cranberry sauce, you know. Football, watching football games on TV, family gatherings, spending time with loved ones, giving thanks, reflecting on the good things in life, and so that's what it has down here. That's what I wrote down anyways, or got down for Thanksgiving. So again, happy Thanksgiving, everybody out there. This Thanksgiving, I'm going to be thankful for a lot of stuff. Um, Definitely dealing with my addiction more than usual. Um, in all honesty, Thanksgiving's probably my favorite holiday. It's always been my favorite holiday ever since I was a kid. Back then, it was really more like my favorite holiday because nobody ever talked about it. But really, deep down, it was because um, it was a time I got to see my dad and mom, got to eat good food. It was just a little family gathering, just between the intermediate family. So it was nice to actually get to see the people that were close to me for once. Considering they both worked most of the time. And like I said, my mom's cooking is the best cooking in the world. So that was always good. And we never really, I don't know, we never really went into the whole thing about giving thanks and all that stuff. We never really even mentioned it, to be honest with you. We might do a prayer, something like that, but we never really asked people what they're thankful for. That was always a personalized, I guess, thing, or whatever your opinion was, whatever you thankful for, you just pretty much kept it to yourself. And it's just pretty much times that, for us, it was a time to be together. As I grew up, though, uh, giving thanks and being thankful for things, it's really got me through a lot, to be honest with you. Um, I don't think people in general give thanks at all. It feels like when you're out in the public and when you're or at work, or when just dealing with people in general, it feels like they have this chip on their shoulder 99% of the time, and that they could care less if someone's helping them or not, or they could care less if their life is this way or not. And the whole saying, don't know what you got till it's gone. It's based on that, right? If you're not thankful for what you got, you know, at that moment in time, then you really only gonna realize that you miss it until it's gone, right? So it's being taking stuff for granted. And I always tried my best throughout my whole life to not take things for granted. And you do. There's no way I could stop it. I can't be thankful for every single thing in my life 24/7. And you're going to eventually grow accustomed to certain ways and do certain things that, when you end up losing them, it's going to hit you pretty hard, and you're going to realize how thankful you was then. But I always thought at that point in time, well, what's it matter if I never told them this? So I was always the type of person that no matter how bad it looked on me as a man, because men are supposed to be the type of people that don't give thanks, it's supposed to be rugged and never cry, never show emotions, all that bull crap. That I always went against that norm. I never really. I mean, I cry when I need to cry. I laugh when I need to laugh. I say thank you for all the small things that I possibly can. And I mean, I say thank you 10, 11 times a day, it seems like. I say sorry when I'm at fault. Sometimes it might take me a little while to do it, but I do say when I'm sorry, when I'm at fault, because that's the things you're supposed to do. But anyways, as being a recovering addict, there's a lot more things I've been more thankful for in my recovery. Um, like I said, I got something wrote down here. I want you guys to think of your own and, put them down in the comments. Tell me what you're thankful for, right? And, you know, share this or whatever. So hopefully we can get a bunch of lists of addicts or people that know addicts, and we can have a whole list of things down at the bottom of what people are thankful for this year. Anyways, the reason why I want to bring over it's not just because of Thanksgiving Day. When you go to rehab or when you go to therapy or like when you have your support system or anything like that, the first thing these people or anybody is going to tell you to do is you need to realize what you're thankful for in each day. So they're going to, most of the time, they give you a piece of paper, and at the main top of that paper, you'll have a bunch of lines, right? And it'll say, what are you thankful for? And each day, they'll want you to get up. I've mentioned this before on my videos. Each day, they'll want you to get up. They want you to look at yourself, and they want you to write down what you're thankful for that day. A lot of people freeze up on this stuff, man. They overthink this crap. It's just like when you're in school and somebody tells you, when your English teacher tells you to write a story, right? And everybody freaks out because they have no idea how to write a story, where to start, and they overthink it. They overthink this stuff, and I mean, you should just be thankful for. It's okay to be thankful for the small stuff. You don't have to pick something super deep. You know, I'm thankful for the fact that um, my mom and dad finally started listening to me a few years ago. Um, that made me realize that there was people out there other than my son, which I felt at the time that my son was obligated to feel that way because he was my son. So when my mom and dad actually started seeing things from my point of view, from the addict's point of view, uh, I cooled down a lot. I stopped breaking the law other than doing drugs. I mean, I became a lot cool headed, and I'm really thankful for that. I'm really thankful that they finally. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was from where I died. I don't know. But it was around somewhere around that time that they started defending me instead of, for lack of a better word, throwing me under the bus, right? So, because it was real easy for them, and it's real easy for people out there that know addicts to not take their side. They don't know anything about this disease. They'll throw you underneath the bus. I mean, they'll make you look like dirt. I mean, they do everywhere else. So it's real easy for for people that you care about to fall in those traps and believe what other people are saying, whether it's true or not. And that stuff hurts, man. It hurts. And the reason why we do a lot of stuff that we do is because of that exact reason. It's because it's seen on us. We feel like we have to do it. We feel like we have to do it to survive. And so I'm really thankful that my mom and dad gave me a way out, that they made me see that there was a chance that I could maybe change some people's minds. I mean, that's the whole reason why I did this channel. I'm hoping to change people's minds, right, about that crap. And I'm thankful every day for my son. Obviously, he I can't explain how amazing of a person my son is to me. And even if I said words for it right now, which he's watching me say it right here, if even if I said words right here, it still wouldn't feel like I'm doing it justice. I mean, I could say the greatest things in the world about him, but it still wouldn't feel like I'm hitting the nail on the head at all because of just he went above and beyond his entire life for me, and I've done my son wrong a lot in his life. I mean, a lot, and I wouldn't blame him at all. Matter of fact, I expect him to hate me, to absolutely hate me. And a lot of times I wish he did. I really wish he did. I mean, there's times when I'm so down and that I hate myself so much that I really wish my son would just let loose and tell me exactly everything that I've ever done to him and hate me for it, right? But he's never done that. He's never done that. He went through his whole teenage years of arguing with me all the time, but he never really once ever acted like he didn't like me or that he hated me for anything that I'd done to him. And I'm really thankful for that. I mean, it's I was blessed. It's crazy that two addicts could have a kid and he could grow up to be the wonderful person he is with having me and his mom as his parents. It's amazing. Um, okay, I'm also thankful that my mom and dad has given me a place to stay, to let me cool my head, to let me get clean. I'm thankful for medicine, man. I mean, I'm thankful for medicine. I don't think I would be alive right now if it wasn't for Suboxone or Vivitrol or I mean any of those medicines. I don't think I'd be alive right now if it wasn't for them. Even though I have stated before that Suboxone and benzos are the reason why I died, but that was on pure accident. It wasn't like I was trying to OD or trying to get a high off of it. It was just complete accident. So I don't blame it at all. That was my complete responsibility there, and I messed up. And no, I would have been dead a long time ago from heroin or fentanyl if I didn't switch over to something else. And that's what I beg you all to do. I mean, I beg everybody out there who's on fentanyl or heroin or still on pain pills to give Suboxone a try. To give even if you don't have it, maybe methadone a try. To give Vivitrol a try because you don't need fentanyl to feel good anymore. You don't need it. You don't have to have it. There's other stuff out there. There's legal ways of not getting in a high, but finding your happiness. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but because it's not going to get you high. I mean, they're not they're not going to give you anything to get high, but I mean, it's going to still make you happy. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to make your body feel okay. It's going to make your head feel fine. It's going to make you realize that you can do this and that no matter how long it takes, you can fight through this. Um, okay, so the other things that I looked up on the internet and I was trying to find out some more stuff that other addicts can be thankful for. Let's see, it says, here are some things an addict in recovery might be thankful for. Obviously, number one is being sober. It says freedom from addiction. Um, yeah, I mean, obviously, that's going to be the number one for every recovering addict is being sober. I don't say that because I feel like it's a given. But like I said before, when you're trying to think of something you're thankful for, if being sober is the only thing that pops in your mind, write it down. You know what I mean? Write it down. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's actually a great thing. I just said it. You know what I mean? It's a great thing to be thankful for. It's the number one thing to be thankful for. Number two is supportive people, loved ones who care. Like I said, with my mom, my dad, my son, um, and they're the only ones that's ever been there for me. So uh, I really appreciate them. I'm sure you guys have other people that you can thank. I'm hoping you guys do. I shouldn't say I'm sure because a lot of people out there they don't have these supporting people in their lives, and it makes it that much harder for them to get clean. Um, which is why the next thing is important, and that is a strong support system, right? So groups and programs that help, which, like I said, Suboxone program, the methadone program, you got Vivitrol. Um, I mean, you got all these different types of stuff now that they're so helpful at the moment. And like I said, at the moment we still have insurance, so for the poor people, there's still state insurance. At least there is in my state that pays for all that stuff. They pay for rehab and everything. So if you're wanting to quit at all, go to a hospital, ask your doctor, just ask people, ask other addicts around you. Where can I go get clean? There, you'll find answers. Look it up online. Look it up on Google. I think I've said a bunch of stuff. What last video? I think, which a bunch of references in it that explain places to go for different topics. But it also, I mean, those websites also have ways that you can connect to people, and they can send you to rehab, or they can give you one of these programs that'll help you. Uh, Therapy helps a lot, so you can always count on your therapist to be someone that'll listen to you, at least. The next thing to be helpful for is better health, physical and mental well-being. That's also a given if you got it. Uh, a lot of people, by the time they actually do get clean, it's usually because of some sort of medical problem, though. It's usually because they had to spend a long time in the hospital because they maybe messed up by doing Suboxone, the wrong way, or had OD'd, or something from an addiction related problem, right? And that end up making them get clean. So on one end, they're healthier because that's what I was telling my dad about this a while back. On one end, I'm healthier because I'm not doing drugs anymore, right? But on the other end, uh, where I'm not as physical anymore because I'm not doing the drugs, and where the drugs have ruined my body so much, and to where it's hard for me to do anything I used to do at all anymore. That I know that's lessened. I know that's lessened my life. That's definitely taking days on my life where I can't be as nowhere as movable as I was before. So there's still I'm still happy that I'm healthy. I'm still happy that I'm definitely better mentally than I have been in a long time. A little bit slower because of the medicine, but I can think clearly. I'm not wanting to stay in bed all day. I do it because I'm bored, but I don't do it because I want to anymore. Okay, so the next one is making good choices, control over their life. That is a good one to be thankful for. Making good choices. That is a great one to be thankful for. I can't think of anything right off the top of my head that I can really comment on that one, but maybe it'll hit you guys and you'll know the answer to that one. I mean, obviously it means more than just saying no to the drugs. It's to rebuilding your life, probably to um, well, you got the next one is second chances, opportunities to rebuild. So rebuilding your life, rebuilding your um, connection with others, rebuilding your past self. I mean, I've said it before that in order to quit drugs, you pretty much have to go back to the time before you used them and connect with that person who you was then. You don't have to be exactly who you were, but you have to know um, that if they were able to do it, then you can do it now, right? I mean, that's the most important thing. Okay, the next one after that is strength to keep going, perseverance and recovery. Uh, and that's also a good one. I don't have too much problems with that, so I guess maybe I should be thankful for that. Uh, I have no doubt in my mind that as long as I'm on the medicine that I'm on, that I'm going to be clean. I'm no doubt on my mind on that. I don't. And there's no doubt there. So, because I'm never going to put myself in a situation to where even if I didn't have the medicine, I'm never still ain't going to put myself in a situation to where I go back on drugs anymore. I just don't. It's more than the addiction to me now. It's more. I can't stand the lifestyle. I can't deal with the people anymore. I can't deal with uh, destroying my family and destroying myself just to prove other people right. I can't do that no more. So it's more than just the drugs that keeps me away from that. The next one is enjoying life, appreciating the simple things. That's what I said earlier about giving thanks. I say thankful all the time. Every time anybody in this house does anything for me, I would say thank you. So it's something that I was raised to do. My family don't really do it that much, but they instilled in me to do that. And like I said, when growing up, I felt like people don't do it enough. And I think that if people did do it more, then there'd be more respect given around the world. So that's the reason why I do it. The next one is helping others, giving back to the community. That one I don't really understand. Maybe you guys can help me out with that one. Um, I started thinking about it earlier and how I was going to put it on this video. I said it anyways, just because I'm sure you guys can figure this out more than I can. But helping others, I mean, I guess I could be thankful for if any of these videos out there saves a life. I mean, I'm definitely be thankful for that. So I guess that would be helping others. I don't know. I just feel like me personally, the way when I read this, I think I'd rather be thankful that somebody wouldn't need help. You know what I'm saying? I would be rather be thankful that they would be in a situation where I wouldn't have to help them than more in a situation to where I was helping them. I feel like I was being super conceited if I said, you know, that I'm thankful that I'm helping people. You know, it just don't sound right to me. So, like I said, please explain that to me. Put that down in the comments too. Somebody explain that one to me. The next one is purpose in life, a reason to keep going. The number one reason anybody in the world probably has to live their life is their purpose. And that's one of the problems I have right now is the fact that I lose sight of my purpose because I haven't settled on one yet. So I got this channel here, trying to make this channel my purpose. But I'm not really putting all my 100% behind it, and so that makes me sad, and it gets me down, right? So yeah, I need to start doing that a lot. I do have a new laptop that I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's new HP that I got for Christmas. So I don't think I'm gonna do this video. Like I said, I was going to do it maybe, but it's too late in the day. But I will be starting editing my videos. So this probably my recovery. I'm probably going to change unless I keep it all one session, like, because I wanted this to be more like a diary type thing. I wanted to show you that what I was saying is truthful, and I feel like if I start cutting it up, that people would think that no, it's edited, and it wouldn't have the same effect. So if I do edit it, it will most likely be a different type of show, different type of video than it is here. Be probably more like the other YouTube videos that you see or anything else on there. It'd be more like that. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving and happy holidays.